Seventh dimension, back at it. Let's get straight into it. We are talking about dreams, and yeah, this is stuff that comes in your brain at night and flushes away in the morning. So, yeah, so there's different types of dreams, and yeah, so my friend was talking about a lucid dream. So
Yeah, so if you don't know what lucid dreaming is, it's when you can you're in a dream and you know what's going on and you can control it. So like say if you want to like ride a bike or like to fly, you can do that and it like feels real. And so it's basically like being in a video game.
Yeah, it's like that movie Ready Player One. I've never seen the movie. I like never seen it, but I know that they have this thing where they go inside a different reality and they're like a character in that reality, and it's like you're in a video game, like you're Super Mario, and you're trying to, and maybe sometimes you're trying to save Princess. What's her name?
Fiona? No, that's right.
No, that's Shrek. No, Daisy. Yeah, Daisy. You're trying to save Daisy, but other times you might be defeated by Bowser, and then poof, you wake up. And yeah. So lucid dreaming, that is ripped useful. Sorry, but
I get
yeah.
it.
No, okay, off topic. But yeah, lucid dreams, like, it's really hard to do a lucid dream just because it's like your brain just has to be in like a certain mindset. But yeah, if you get lucid dreaming, I mean, another benefit of that, you can try to talk to your subconscious, which is yourself, but like it's yourself, but like it's your true feelings,
So like when you're awake, you're using your conscience, and you're like, that's you like overthinking stuff. And then when you're asleep, your subconscious takes over.
Yeah.
But like if you lucid dream, you can like talk to yourself and like get answers. It's like a different person in your head.
But that like reveals your true stuff, like what's deep inside. And yeah, I don't know. Dreams always interest me, like ever since I was a kid, just because like it's like you enter like a story. It's like a movie. You enter it, and then you're in it, and you're living in it, and then it's just wake up. You go on with real life. Like one day I thought I died in a dream, but no, and then I actually thought I died. Bang, wake up, live the same life that I've been living, on and on, living it. Dream. Dreams are the only thing that differs every single day. Like you can go through the same routine, same thing. Your dream is I mean, sometimes you can have the same dream, but that's like another type of dreaming. I don't know what that's called. Same dream, having the same dream.
Reoccurring.
Yeah, reoccurring dreams, but. Yeah, and then so that's another type of dream, and yeah, so there are what's it called? So there are also oh, I just remember what I was talking about. It just popped in my brain. So yeah, how does this connect with reality? Like dreams can be so random. Like I mean, I'm not saying like a lot. Oh, they can be so random. Like. Say like again. You can, be in a soccer game. You can save a princess, like I said before. But then, how does that connect with your reality? How does that portray? Well, I just say it was like your dreams are just stories of your beliefs, in a sense where like if you save a princess, it brings out your courage. If you die, or you have like this like a anxiety or something that pops up in your dream, it's your fear. It's your fear characteristic bringing out in the pictures. I mean, we can see this in movies like Divergent, where they were given that serum, which made them relive their fears. And I mean, there's just such a vast amount of characteristic traits that's why like every single dream is different. But then you're probably asking like, who makes the storyline? It's all your experiences, your moments. They all combine. Like that plane ride. Maybe that one plane ride you didn't think about that you were flying to. I don't know, Timbuktu, and I just like that name. But yeah, that one plane ride. But then you forget about it. But that plane, that object of a plane, and then in your dream you're flying to like Paris. But that plane, that exact plane ride, that memory, that experience of the plane ride is portrayed in your dream, but you forget about it because it was so long ago. and the places are just like specific like corners. Like I mean, in New York, you got world famous Sabero's Pizza, and imagine you remember that corner where that exact Sabero's is, and then in your dream it's just the same corner, but maybe it's not Sabero's. Maybe it's like TJ Maxx or Toy Store. Is it? No, they got rid of it.
Toys R Us.
Yeah, Toys R Us.
Toy Store.
F. Yeah. You got F
I'm
in the
gonna
chat.
leave.
All right. So, yeah. So, I mean, this is a theory, but I don't- before I sleep, I always usually like to write my thoughts down because I feel like when you're in the night, you're just at your most creative point, and it's just like psychologists say they know, but I don't know if they know. But for me, at least, it works. I mean, I like not creative, but I just like write my thoughts, my feelings, my whatever I'm going whatever I think or I'm going through that specific moment or day or what happened that made a moment that I can remember and tell people in 5 years, and I just write it down. And I kind of I write that it's a will, but it's not like a will because I don't know. I'm scared of dying without my thoughts being shared. I don't want to. I just don't want to. You could die anytime, or you could go any single time. Maybe Juice World. I don't know. This is today. He had a seizure. 21-year-old artist coming up in the fame, and bam, everything's gone. And just, I don't want. I mean, and he has this entire he will not be forgotten. That's for sure. Mac Miller, they won't be forgotten because people every single day are listening to their music. But I'm not a musician. I'm not a movie maker. I'm not a sneaker designer. What will I have? And it's just my thoughts. Maybe when this is really, you're gonna have to think about this one, but maybe when my kids, if it works out, write their family tree, they put my name, they'll be like, oh, that's the guy that made those YouTube videos, and that's the guy that wrote that really long will book. I don't know what it is, but just the thoughts and feelings, and you can just relive his life in the words of my thoughts. And yeah, that is basically. I also like to listen to music, I listen to a song before I go to sleep. Every day is different. So I think my favorite one's probably "Little Cowboy" by the Free Design, which is a beautiful song. And I mean, I think I'll just end it. I'm gonna listen with this one, but yeah. So I don't know. Dreams might not be your reality, but they definitely are trying to tell you something about your life, who you are, what you're doing, and what I recommend is starting a dream journal. I mean, I haven't really been that good with this, but just every day before you go to sleep, or every day when you wake up, write a dream journal. And yeah, to end it, I'm gonna give it to him to show one of his crazy dreams, so you think about it. Think so you can think about
all
what.
All right. So if you, I'm gonna explain how to lucid dream. All right, you want me to do that?
We already did lucid dream.
No, how to do it?
No, like that crazy.
The dream. All right. Okay. So I've been keeping a dream journal because I've been trying to lucid dream, and that's one of the first steps. And so the other day, I was talking to our other roommate in my dream, and then his bed fell on me, and then I saw his shadow standing above me, like it was a demon. And I know I sound like I'm crazy, but there's this thing called sleep paralysis, which is where you wake up and you can't move. Some people have you probably have had it before, and then sometimes you may see a demon above you, and so I think that's what happened the other day, and I saw his shadow above me, and then I actually woke up and I was coughing, something had actually happened to me, but I didn't remember. Nothing actually happened in the dream, so I don't really know, but my body was sore.
Yeah.
What happened in the dream was real.
Yeah. And yesterday, actually, a couple days ago, I feel like I entered the what's it called again?
Quantum realm.
The quantum realm. Everything in my dream just it broke. The shapes, the objects, my guitar it just turned into a triangle or whatever the shape my guitar is. The shape itself just became one dimensional, and then it just kept on going. And it was forming this like black hole, and I was about to enter it, but then I woke up and yeah, pretty sad. But I really wanted to see that so I can see the truth. But I don't know. Maybe one day. Maybe one day I can get my dream. Yeah. So peace out. Hope you have a good rest of your 5 p.m. Because what is time?
Little cowboy, you've been riding since the early morning sun.